Okay, so hello everybody, welcome. For those who don't know me, my name is Katherine. I am the podcast host of Chakras and Cusswords podcast. And today I am doing a reading, a collective reading based on the full moon in Pisces that is happening August 30th, 2023. And this full moon is taking place as the second full moon of the month of August. So for those who have been paying attention, we had our first full moon right around August 1st, and that was in Aquarius when the sun was opposing the moon, and the sun was currently in Leo. Now we have shifted our energy as we have entered the beautiful zodiac of the Virgo, which is known for its area of intriguing stature, of beauty, and it almost like its goddess nature. The Virgo is known for having high energy of stability and also placements of lineage, of ancestral roots connected to the earth in the place of the gods and also the goddesses, especially related to the area of wheat and the energy that is focused around creating a home and creating an area of habitual habits that produces an energy that speaks through manifestation and speaks through the energy of the frequency of the cosmos. And what comes from above is seen so below. For those who understand the concept, we see the energy slowly shifting from once was the summer to now transitioning to the autumn and the fall. As we are entering a new pathway, it's time to give homage for all the growth we've experienced in the summer state, but also to pay close attention to what is going to upcome and shift in a new energy as the fall leaves begin to acquire, and slowly they will fall as we approach the winter season. This is a time of transition. This is also a time of homage and remaining humble in our true state of who we are in our inner God, our inner sacred spirit, and the messages that relay not only from our conscious state, but the energy of the solar cycle, the cycle of the earth, the cycle of the stars, and to what is to come next. For many of us, the summer element has been an area of possible turmoil or maybe unease as it has approached with a lot of changes. A lot of destiny paths have been shaken, and a little bit of abruption has occurred. While the Leo sun is very volatile and the solar energy can create high energies of wind and areas of unfortune and turmoil, it is a time that we replace that energy of the solar plex and form it back down to the roots of building the foundation of what was once lost to continue to grow. And as we move and shift our energy into the Virgo state, it is a good time to pay close attention to analyzation and also the whimsical area of what can happen next, especially as we approach what is known as the blue moon. So for instance, for those who don't know, what is a blue moon? What is this new full moon that is occurring in the state of Pisces? The blue moon has a significant area. It is the second moon of the month and is the energy that takes place in the area of transition and also of higher power, as it is correlated with the Pisces. It is a spiritual reminiscence that we can continue. We can continue to grow. For the energy of blue taps into the way we speak, our manifestations, the way we see our sights past the clouds, and the intentions that we continue to occur and let occur around us. It is the energy of our spiritual ancestors, the area of our water walkers, and the ones who survived through the water and survived through the energy of the seas. Pay close attention to what is happening around us, the stories that are filling your timelines, the energy that has been taking place so recently, and the stories and messages that you have received. For the blue moon is also a time for us to get back to everything that is spiritual and in our center of healing. It is a time for us to move past what we can't control and see how we can slowly shift it back into our conscious state, where we are once not only the area of the leader of our land as we step our feet on the Virgo ground, but we are the leader of our mind and the leader of our insights and spiritual, conscious, and unconscious state. It is a time to move past the garden and to move to onward dreams as we dream as bright as the blue moon. Take time to really inhale everything that the element of energy of the air brings to you through the movement of the sea. If you have time to go to the ocean, please do so. It heals and not only cleanses, but it allows this account of organization of mind, which will allow us to place our Virgo analytics into the area that we move towards. The year many might see as an area of opportunity, an area to reflect. But we also have to remember that with the energy right now, we also have many planets in retrograde. Not only do we have planets of retrograde, but we also have the energy of Saturn aligned in a beautiful conjunct energy with Pisces. This is a transition that may make us feel very limitless and also may make us feel that our mind is being ruled. But take time to acknowledge your boundaries and take time to acknowledge the energy that you seek and the energy that you tend to place around your new enlightenment. It is a time for the full moon of Pisces to closely loosen the restrictions that you have been feeling. While restrictions can sometimes hold us back, it is a time for us to acknowledge where we feel restricted, where we feel constricted, and where we feel that we are not verbally saying everything that it is. It is a romantic excursion of not only our higher consciousness, but the area of love that we feel within ourselves and the place that we feel that it is expressed. It is a time that you speak up and see past what is in front of you to a higher dimension, to an energy that travels in the place of frequencies of blue enlightenment. The blue often resembles the area of speech and energy towards trust, success, and areas of being in a virtue of continue of insights and intentions. Also, we must pay close attention that Venus is in retrograde right now with Leo, and it separates a form, a square to the Jupiter in Taurus. So this full moon may be somewhat perfect, but it is coming back not only to bring an energy of boundaries, constrictions, but also an insight of balance After every big explosion or trauma, there is a time where we must seek refuge in the placement of balance. How do we balance it all out? Our expansion on our solar cycle is still here. It is still here, even though it may feel very limited. But as we continue to move forward, even as we have many planets in retrograde, take time to slowly expand your thoughts, expand your insight. And I want everybody to take a few deep breaths in, close your eyes, and relax. Take time to think about what it is that you are moving past, what it is that you are saying goodbye to. Take a breath in and exhale. Let go of the limits. Let go of the constriction. Let go of the perspectives that are forced upon you. Allow the clearing. Take a breath in and release. I will begin the reading for each of the zodiac elements. Each element receives this reading with nothing but love and good fortune. This is the energy of where we can create new manifestations, intentions, or areas of hope and faith as we enter the full moon cycle. And as it is tied in with the creature, the symbol, the element of the zodiac of Pisces, it is giving us the clearing to trust our breath, to trust our insight, and to have our feet firmly on the ground, as it is in opposition of Virgo. The first zodiac element I will be reading for is for the fire signs. If you are a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, you are a fire sign. What you need to take with this full moon energy is the space that communication is key. Communication is the energy that will keep you moving, and it is aligned with your throat chakra, as is the blue moon. It is a place where you should learn and also express as needed. Don't fear what people might think. Don't hold back, or don't overlook the power of your own words. Also, if you feel timid from expressing your words in verbal form, give yourself a chance to write them down. Take time to not only express to loved ones or friends, but to your soul, to your spirit, what it is, how you feel, where you are at this current state. Allow yourself the reflection to be driven from the roots upward to the sacral, into the solar plex that is newly cleared, above the heart and through the throat. Trust your area of your third eye and the place of intuition. Express what it is that is holding you back. And at times it is okay to switch or to move past one path that may have feel like it was resonating with you. It is okay to turn to another area of duality as we have the sun in opposition of the full moon. The Virgo represents that energy of domestication, of dark feminine, enlightened with the higher place of the goddess. While she may not always be as domesticated as ones might like, she still has that streak of feral, that energy that is untamed. Allow all your duality to be seen. It is okay to move past the other path and to continue down a different road. The next zodiac I will be reading for element is the water signs. The water signs include Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. If you are one of these zodiacs, you are a water sign. Don't let that energy of past hold you back. This is a time that you're going to have to move forward. And it is okay to reflect in areas that seem like there might need some healing, or seem like there might need an area of resurfacing at certain times. But don't let it hold you back to the place where you feel constricted, where you feel that energy of Saturn holding you down. Saturn is currently in retrograde, so this is a time that you are actually going to want to move past it. While you can discover maybe new choices and new areas of well-being and virtual places, or even more centered around a space that feels aligned to you at current community circles or collective circles. But this is also a time that you aren't going to let the past or the self-beliefs or the fear or the grief hold you back. You want to continue to grow. You want to continue your steps and continue to move past the old, past the hurt, past the betrayal. If you've been centered around finding new experiences or new people. This is your time. This is your chance. This is a time to let go of the past if it's still stuck at your feet. If it's heavy in your heart. But don't let the past hold you back from the new that is waiting for you. The experiences that are calling your name. The people who are waiting for you. The souls who are slowly connecting towards you. It is okay to move and see the new. The next element of zodiacs I will be reading for is the earth signs. If you are a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, you are a earth sign, and this is your reading. A fiery energy of enlightenment and climax approaches. It is a spontaneous energy of will and solar plex. It is a time for you to move forward without hesitation. Allow yourself to tap into the confidence that you need, the warmth that is around you, the place of fulfillment that is waiting for you. There is a seek of you must start something. There is an intention that is waiting for you to begin. That energy of putting it on the back burner is saying no more. If you don't feel that you can make the next step, your pot will slowly overflow. An overflown pot is messy. It creates a disalignment. Let your energy move in a harmony where you control it. If you've been feeling utterly too impulsive, you must let out what is holding in you before it explodes, before the solar plex takes over, before the burnout comes too much and too hard to bear. With this full moon in Pisces, take a slower approach before the solar cycle feels too heavy. It is a time to have the good cry, the good communication, the good self-care, because you allowing yourself to hold it all in is going to slowly come apart. Take a step back. Allow yourself to breathe. And I feel a lot of this energy is towards the Virgo, as we do have the solar energy in your solar return. Take time to relax. Take time to ground. Take time to meditate. Take time to say no. I don't want to. I will not. And I won't. No is one of the most powerful words out there. It is structured for you in your energy of boundaries, responsibilities, and organization. Allow the no to be expressed. Allow the energy of not having to be there for everybody to be accounted for. Allow yourself to say no. For the earth signs, this is a time that you're going to want to continue on your path of creating your intentions, but do it with hope. Do it with organization and structure. Allow your simmering pot to stay at a consistent speed. Remove the high energy as the fiery climax approaches. Remove the space that feels unwelcomed. For our next Zodiac element, I will be reading for the air signs. If you are an air sign, that means you are an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Accept your full moon faith. Accept your full moon space. Accept the possibilities of surrendering to the divine. The surrender to the divine feels aligned, but you must accept it, that you can't control everything. You can't control everyone. You can't control the destiny. By surrendering to the divine of the full moon, of the blue moon in Pisces, you are letting your spiritual presence become a little bit more enlightened, a little bit more centered around saying goodbye to the old habits, to the old energies and traits that have been changing around you. Letting go of old patterns and letting the divine in. We hear of the divine and we often wonder, what does it mean? It means that we trust not only all the energy around us, but the energy we can't explain or fully explore. It is a time to let the dreams continue to brew in the top of the head. It is a time to clear the witch's wounds, to say goodbye to the old perspectives. It is an energy to let you live in your full capacity of your solar level. To let the spirit move the cellular membranes of your temple, of your body, to open to the cosmos, to the energy of above as it brings so below. It is a surrender that isn't written. It isn't seen. It is a surrender that sometimes is spoken of. But it is there, allowing you to become one more enlightened soul, one more spirit that understands the divine is truly there for you. It is letting go of the fear of the complex, the energy of the square that is keeping you boxed in, to seeing and speaking everything that is rightfully yours. It is allowing the sun, the moon, the planets, and the stars in just a little bit closer. It is allowing the composition of the cosmos to make their moves around you. Allowing the elements to feed you. It is your time to surrender to the divine.